Well, it's lunchtime again, and we have a new brand of sardines to try out. Seasoned brand. I'll zoom in here and get the box. Comes in a nice cardboard box. Certified wild caught, sustainable, skinless and boneless sardines. This one has a little bit more weight to it. The other ones were like, this is 4.375 ounces or 124 grams, where the other ones were a little bit less. Has its nutritional facts, and on the back it says fishing region, Atlantic Ocean, Eastern and Central waters, and this is a product of Morocco, so we're getting a little bit more exotic. And this is distributed by a company in Newark, New Jersey. And also on this side of the box, there's nothing standard about our standards, certified sustainable. I guess that is for you eco-friendly folks. And you know, they're wild caught, so the sardines had a chance. They're just not raised in a farm and slaughtered, I guess. Non-GMO verified, project verified, certified gluten-free, recyclable, UP, whatever. Yeah. And this is another one, kosher for Passover and all year round. This is the second sardine that is been deemed kosher. And we're going to vary now, because now we got a product of Morocco other than Poland or China. And we'll open up the box here. Ooh, a little bit different. Golden tin, kind of a foil top, not a tin top like a can. This is foil sealed. Expiration date is 2022. And Marlock on the back, and something in an Arabic language. So obviously from Morocco and Yemen. Alright, let's take a look. Okay, here's our tin. Like I said, it has a foil type lid and a little tab. I'm going to see if this is a little bit easier for me to open. Ooh, and it is full of oil. So you got to be careful. Yes, it is a lot easier for me to open. And they're pretty good sized fillets of fish in there. And like they said, boneless, skinless. This is something a little bit different. Try to get one out. Ooh. Ah, there we go. Well, it ain't gonna come out in one piece. They're wedged in there pretty good. But it's actually good hunk. Let me try to get the middle one out. Oh yeah, there we go. Yeah, it's all meat. Okay, and it's a solid hunk of fish there. It's a little bit different, not what I expected. Never ate anything like this. Much larger fish. Okay, it's like little fillets in there. Actually, it's rather tasty. Pretty good. I kind of messed it up. The fish are in pristine condition, but there looks like there's 3 large fillets in there. And they're wedged in there. See, there it is. Or 3 large fish. And they're jammed in there. It's kind of hard to just pull them out without making a mess here. I don't want to make a mess. But there you go. Solid meat. Hmm. Yep. See, I'll try to get one out whole. You see how it kind of comes out. This is something a little bit different. Like I said, I've never tried this brand or sardines much like this. This is a little bit different. That's what you get, like the whole fish, skinned, boneless, no entrails. You know, it's basically mostly the meat on there. So this is different. And as far as the taste goes, let me back it off here. Actually, it's quite tasty. It's actually somewhat of a meal. You know, like I said, they are in the olive oil, which I like. I like my sardines in the oil. They did have some other types. I may go and get these because this is kind of interesting. This here, this is a larger fish, not a tiny little, or is that two pieces? Two of them wedged in there? Not quite sure. They're not your standard little tiny 14, 15 fish to can. Mm. It is. There's no entrails or anything, even the stuff that fell off in the can. You know, basically it's all chunks of fish. You know, you don't see them little spinal columns and stuff like you do with the other one. This has your daily requirements of omega fish oil. Something important, but actually fairly good. Now, someone did mention that the smaller the sardines, the better the quality. These are a much larger fish, but they're more or less prepared like canned fish. Like I said, there's no bones, no skin, no tails, you know. Oh yeah. Okay. There's the last one. There's your fillet. I'll zoom in on that. Try to get this over. That's one of them that I had in there that didn't get messed up. And basically there's 3 of those in the can, packed in oil. I had a hard time getting them out of the can. And I will see, is it lightly smoked? Does not say anything about being lightly smoked. But it kind of does have a smoky taste. Ingredients: fish, olive oil, and salt. So, pretty much that's what you get. 3 of these giant fillets or fish or whatever you wish to call them. This is different. It's something I've never quite tried something like this before. I mean, the Chinese sardines, the beach clip and that, kind of the large fish, that was unusual. But like the bumblebee and the King Oscar, that's basically the type of sardines I'm used to, the little smaller ones. And a viewer did mention that that means they're of a higher quality. This is a bit larger fish. It's prepared nicer. I mean, the taste isn't terrible. This kind of is a meal. And there is a little more. I mean, there's, like I said, the dollar cans were 106 or 109 grams. This is 3 point something. This is another, I don't know, half ounce or so more fish. So they do have other varieties of this from the same company, seasoned. I think in mustard sauce and that, so it looks like we're going to do a few more videos with this company here, or brand. Oh God, beer tastes good too. Alright, so a little bit of a surprise, and that's seasoned brand. I did get this in Walmart. Walmart has the one I went to has a very wide selection of different brands and types. I'm not quite sure what this is, this type of sardines. It's much larger, longer. It looks like a way bigger fish. The Beach Cliff brand had like little stubby fish. This is a thinner, longer fish. And after it's been, skinned, boned, and all the entrails taken out, it's actually fillet or whatever you call it. I don't know. I've never had this type of sardine before, this size and prepared like this. Like I said, I was used to like the bumblebee. They still got the skin and scales and the tail on them and that. This is quite different. It was fairly good, and it is quite filling. There's a lot of meat here. So like I said, they have different types, or I think they're mustard sauce or something. I'm going to go back and check, and I will review the other ones, but actually, it's pretty nice. My shaky hands, it was easy for me to get the tin open, not too terrible, and not let the stuff drip all over like the metal tins. And it's from a different part of the world and distributed off the East Coast other than California. So, I hope you enjoy it, and I kind of recommend trying it out. I mean, it's different than what I'm used to, but it's tasty and quite filling. I enjoyed it.